Hello, everybody, and welcome to A Godly Psychic, where you can learn all about your God-given life purpose. I want to say good morning to Candy, Christina, Kevin. Hi, everybody. If you have not already tapped the button that says follow, go ahead and tap that, and you'll know every time I come up with a live reading. And if there's a share button and you'd like to share it with people, thank you for the heart. Go ahead and tap the share button and share with your friends. Today's topic is your sun sign and family and how your life purpose relates to your family. So a lot of family questions today and answers. And last week's trivia question had a winner. Her name was Gail Robinson. We're waiting for her to get online because she did win a free mini reading, a little longer than a mini reading, and she'll be along shortly. And I'm checking all my notes. Can you tell? Today's trivia question, let me give you that. And Candy and Kevin and Christina, who are on board right now. Oh, you need to turn on the speaker. I do? I hope my speaker's on. Christina said she can hear me. Okay, here's today's trivia question. Which of the 12 astrological signs is known as the caretaker? And whoever can answer that question first is going to get a free reading next week, first up, as well as today, but you'll get a longer reading next week. So who is the astrological sign that has always been known as the caretaker? And I'll give you a hint. If you've been to my website, which is called A Godly Psychic, you'll find the answer in the news tab. So, in the meantime, while you're thinking about who is the caretaker sign of the zodiac, I'm going to go ahead and give you some background on family and life purpose. First of all, we come into a family by choice. We chose our parents. We chose the color of our skin. We chose the location that we were born into that would best help us adapt to the life lessons we were here to learn. And most of the people I know are going to say, well, I would never consciously have chosen my family, or I would never have chosen my skin color or my financial background, but you did. Your soul made an agreement with God when you first got here. Actually, it was right before you got here, and God said to you, what do you want to learn? And some of us said, I want to learn about addiction. And some of us said, I want to learn about abuse. And I mean, here on earth, we would all say nobody in their right mind would choose something like this. Well, we did. And the purpose of that is to help our soul evolve and grow and become all that it's capable of. And when you come from difficult circumstances, difficult backgrounds, it is not easy. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through each of the 12 astrological signs and tell you, based on your family, why you chose to be born under that sign and what lessons you are bringing to the family. Now, the family's going to teach you lessons, but you're also bringing something. And I'll start with myself. I'm an Aquarius, and I know there's an Aquarian in the house. Her name is Candy, and I'm going to start with Aquarius. We're here to learn to be honest and to tell the truth. And when we bring that into a family situation where there's, for example, abuse, and God says, your soul came in to wake up the family. That's what Aquarians do. And when you say out loud, you know, we've got some abuse issues here and we need to get it straightened out, we need to fix the family, and we need to stop abusing each other. If you come from a family where people are not afraid to be awake, they'll hear that, they'll thank you, and they'll fix it. If you come from a family that is asleep, spiritually speaking, and you come in and you say, we've got abuse issues here and it's damaging the family and it's being passed on from generation to generation and we need to stop it. Well, if your family members are spiritually asleep, they're going to think you're crazy. And they're not going to thank you for waking them up. So that's Aquarius. I'm going to go now with Aries, and Aries' job when it comes to a family. Anybody here know any Aries? Or if you have Moon in Aries or Aries rising, this applies to you. Aries is born to challenge, and if you're the parent of an Aries, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you say the sky is blue, they'll say it is not. It's white, or it's green, or it's black, or whatever color it is. Aries is designed to challenge anything that the family brings up, especially if it is harmful. Taurus is soothing. If anybody's ever read the story about Ferdinand the Bull, you know that the bull just wants to go eat grass in the pasture and roll around in the sun and just have a peaceful life. They want to bring a soothing energy into the family. And a Taurus may come from a soothing family and have no problems at all, but they may also come from a family where there's alcohol or drugs or abuse or any of the other number of family problems that we can have, abandonment, whatever it is. Taurus is there to bring a soothing, calm energy. Geminis are really smart, and a lot of times they think that they have all the answers, and a lot of times they do. Well, Gemini is a bit of a teacher, so they've come into the family to teach something, and maybe it's how to get rid of abuse or how to heal from alcoholism or how to talk it out and come to a resolution. That's the Gemini contribution and life purpose. Cancer, and we just entered into the sign of Cancer last week, and Cancer is here to be protective. Now, if you are married to a Cancer, if you have a Cancer child, if you have a Cancer significant other, if you are a Cancer, they are there to protect the family. If there are problems in the family, if the children are acting up, if the landlord is getting ready to evict you, whatever the problem is, Cancer is there to protect the family. You don't let, this is speaking to a Cancer, you don't let the family fall apart. If somebody's in crises, Cancer comes in, puts their arms around them, and doesn't let the boogeyman get them. That's Cancer's job. Next is Leo, and it's about courage. When it comes to a family, God doesn't send a Leo into a family that doesn't need one. And Leo is about courage. Courage says if you come from a family that is destructive, I'm going to say that really nicely. If you come from a family that's destructive, you're going to have courage to speak up, especially when they beat the shit out of you. It's hard for a child who is a Leo to say with courage, we've got problems here and we really need to straighten out this family. But that's their job. That's what God gave them to bring into the family, is courage. Next up is Virgo, and they are cautious. You know, when you get a fire sign in the family, a lot of times they have so much enthusiasm, and they just dive into things without thinking about it, and they charge into life and into the family, and they often cause some chaos along the way. Well, the thing is with Virgos, they say slow down. You can take your time, you can have enthusiasm, you can do all the things that you want to do and have a happy, healthy family, but think about it first. Quit jumping in like the house is on fire. Libra is all about cooperation. When you're in a relationship, in a family with a Libra, it's all about how can we get along together, and how can we cooperate? How can we be there for each other? Libras are air signs, and they are really smart, and they're intellectual, and they're idea people. If there's a problem in the family, the Libra says, let's work together. Let's all sit down and have a family gathering. Let's talk it out and look for a solution. Scorpio. Got any Scorpios in the house? I know we do. Scorpio is all about forgiving. When it comes to the family, let's face it, nobody's ever born into a perfect family. I haven't found anybody yet. Scorpio is brought into the family to teach them how to forgive. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. There are going to be family members who never admit that they have done a wrong. And that's a shame, because there could be a lot of healing. And that's what Scorpios are hoping for. Let's recognize that we all are imperfect. We all need healing. We can forgive ourselves and not repeat those same mistakes. Next up is Sagittarius. They have high standards. They expect you to live up to your soul purpose. They expect you, if you say you're a kind person, they expect you to be kind. If they say to you that they're going to be there at 8 o'clock, they're often late. They have high standards, and the backside of that is for everybody else. So if you're a Sagittarius and you're in the family and you're saying, we've got problems, let's work on it, we're going to all meet at 8 o'clock, for God's sakes, get there at 8 o'clock. Capricorn, reputation. If you know a Capricorn, their job is to bring a family that you can count on. Their job in the family is to not be the family next door that won't keep their lawn up. The neighbors drive by and they go, oh, that family. Yeah, they're the ones that are the crazy ones. Capricorn says, let's just be nice and let's have people respect us. That's what the Capricorn does. Aquarius, we already did that. Pisces, spirituality. Pisces, if any of you know Joel Osteen on TV, he's an evangelist. I guess that's what they're called. He's a preacher on TV. He's a Pisces. His job is to bring spirituality to the family and the spiritual values that the Bible teaches. Pisces is always about bringing spirituality to the family. Okay, let's get on with a family reading. Thanks for joining us today. Follow and share if you haven't already. And I need a name, date of birth, and one specific family question, please. And I know there's about a 10 or 15 second delay on what I can read when you ask your questions. So if somebody would please give me their astrological sign. I'm Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and one question about your family. We'll go ahead and get started. Hello, Monica. I see you joined us. Thank you. Welcome. Today's topic is your sun sign and the family and your life purpose, how your sun sign fits into your family dynamics. And for those of you who are new to following me, I'm available at Facebook, and my site is called A Free Psychic Reading. I also have a website. It's called agodlypsychic.com. Whoa, cards are falling out all over. Okay, who's got the first question? Candy, the Aquarius, what's my daughter's issue with me? Her name is Jenny, March 19th, 75. She's right on the cusp. Candy, do you know if she's a Pisces or if she's an Aries? Hi, Wanda. Hi, Monica. I got to go back and find out with, let me scroll here. Candy, Aquarius, what's my daughter Jenny's issue? I need to know what sign Jenny is if you know. Hi, Sarah, welcome. Not sure. Okay, hold on a second here. Let me get my book and I'll tell you exactly what she is. March 19th, 75. And I'm looking her up in something called an ephemeris. Looks like this. And it tells me every planet and every constellation it was traveling through on the day you were born. March 19th, 75. She is a Pisces. Okay. Let me start with telling you, Candy, about your daughter, Jenny. A Pisces needs spirituality. And when they are running rampant without any kind of a God they can do business with, they're running on ego. So part of her problem may be ego. If she does not have any kind of spirituality, it's going to cause problems in the family. Also, knowing that you are an Aquarius, I'm going to guess that you probably told her a few truths. And because Aquarians can be so brutally honest, and because Pisces tend to be so sensitive, it's not taken well. So your approach to her could be kinder, gentler, sweeter. And I know you're all those things because I know you. But she doesn't see it that way. Her feelings get hurt easily and you're like, grow up, get a life. But that's not what she needs from you. If you want this relationship to be fixed, you're going to have to come at her sweeter and more spiritually. Okay, Miss Candy, thank you. And if you are asking questions, everybody, and it's already gone by, please ask again, because I'm going to answer questions as I see them. And I see Teresa Mises. She says, Virgo, will I be buying a home this year? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, honey, you are. I see negotiations starting. Now, I know you said this year, but I'm looking at 12 months. Look for the time of Taurus. That is late April and first 3 weeks in May. So will it be this year? Technically speaking, yes, in the next 12 months, but it'll be April, May. All right, next full question. Candy says, thanks, she won't talk to me, I've tried. Well, I know. Send prayers to her that are very sweet and spiritual and loving. And if she won't speak to you directly, Miss Candy, do it spiritually. She'll get it spiritually. Sarah, did I say that right? S-A-I-R-A. Sarah. Okay, I changed my mind. Broke up with my boyfriend a few weeks ago for several reasons. Now he wants me to go back to him. And I miss him so much. I don't see myself with him anymore. My question is, will we get back together? Sarah is April 23rd. You're right on the cusp. 1996. Sarah, do you know your sign so I don't have to look it up and I can give more time to your reading? And it's okay, you don't have to give me your birthdays if you know your signs with your question. April 23rd, 1996. You're a Taurus. Okay, honey bunny. I don't see myself with him anymore, and my question is, will we get back together? And Alejandro, I didn't catch his birthday. Okay, Miss Taurus, you want to know about you and Alejandro? Here's the thing with the two of you in your relationship. It's a relationship that can go one of two ways. It's very vulnerable for you. And you know, if you were joining us at the very beginning, you saw that Taurus just wants some peace. For God's sakes, quit the fighting. But I see in this relationship, this is going to have to change if it's going to work. It can't be unpredictable anymore. You have to be in a love relationship with somebody you can count on, somebody whose moods don't keep changing. So the decision is yours. It's not life's, it's not God's, it's not his, it's yours. If he's willing to sit down and get some help that will bring more balance and harmony to this relationship, it can work, but I don't see him doing that, frankly. Okay, who's next? Mine is Virgo, sorry. Okay. Alice joined us. Hello, sweet Alice. Nice to have you. Let me look for a question. What's in store for me and my kids by the end of this year? Honey, this is a mini reading, Monica. You're a Virgo. Ask me one specific question. Let's see who else has got a question. I got to scroll back up. Wanda, Sagittarius, why am I being kept from my family? Adopted records kept at government general office, bunch of stuff. Oh God, Wanda, do I know that one? You're not going to find it through the government office, so stop looking and stop beating your head. What I do see is you're going to find your information. I think it's online. Have you done the Ancestry.com DNA test yet? Because this shows that you are going to find your adopted family, but it's through very unusual means. And the Aquarius card, let me show you this, came up. Aquarius has to do with electronics, although you wouldn't know it in my life, but it has to do with the internet. So my suggestion for you, Miss Wanda, stop looking through the government. You're not going to find it there. And if you do that DNA test, you are going to find a younger, I think it's a sister. Okay, honey? Thank you. All right, I'm going to scroll down. Alice, Pisces, is there a new group home in store for me? I don't know what that means. A group home, is that where you go for medical attention? Alice, I don't know. Please explain, because I don't know how to answer that. And I'm going to scroll up and see if there's anybody else who's got a question. Monica, what's in store for me? As a job. Oh. Is there a new group home job in store for me? Okay, Alice, atta girl. All right, honey. October, yes, you'll be moving on to a new one, and you're going to love it. It's going to be very different from where you are right now. I don't know what's wrong with where you are right now, but you are going to love it. It's going to be very different. It's going to be almost like you've done a sigh of relief for having found this place. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we have Monica, welcome. Alice, Monica, Sarah, Candy, Wanda. Hi, everybody. And for those of you who are just joining us, today's topic is your sun sign in the family and how that plays a part in your life purpose. And earlier we were asking the trivia question, which was, which of the 12 astrological signs is known as the caretaker? And the first person to answer this correctly wins a guaranteed first mini reading on next Saturday's show. So think about that and answer which sign, which astrological sign are known as the caretakers. All right, Miss Candy. Aquarius, will Paul's family reconcile with him? He's a Sag. Yikes. Well, here's what. Mr. Sag chose an Aquarian who is teaching him all about telling the truth, and his family does not want to know the truth. What they would like is for him to shut up and go away. And I'm sorry to say that, because that's really sad when a family will not accept you and your ability to tell the truth. I would say that if anything is going to change that, it's not going to be him. It's going to be a Leo. I don't know who in the family is a Leo, and I think it's a woman. A female Leo will be the first one to come forward and try to reconcile. He can try all he wants, but they are one closed door, I'm sorry to say. Okay, Alice, will this mean I'll move back to the house I moved out of? Okay. Miss Pisces, I don't think so. I think you'll try, but I don't think you will. All right. I made the mistake of not bringing a clock in, so I don't know if we've been on for a half hour. I'm ready for the next question. Barbara Swopes. Hello, Barbara. A Leo, what career path is best for me to financially contribute to my family? You are so clever, Barbara. I love how you worked the family into that question. Let me go back to what we were discussing earlier, and that is about a sign's life purpose. A Leo is all about courage and loving and entertainment. And so if you want to contribute to your family, your job has got to be about something that requires courage. It's interesting. This could be the military. This could be the police department. This could be doing something that you think you might, maybe it's sales, and you say, oh, I'm afraid to do sales. I don't want to do that. And it requires courage. So that would be the best thing for you. And I do see that you're a real money maker. So I want to encourage you to look at what you're afraid to do, look at what you're gifted with, what God gave you, and go do it. All right, sweet darlings, I'm going to do one more quick reading. And before I go, I want you to know how to contact me. I do live and private readings. My website, which Kevin is putting together for me, and it will allow you to book private readings with me, is at agodlypsychic.com. And I do these free mini readings every Saturday morning starting at 8 o'clock. All right, one more. Teresa, Virgo, also wanted to ask, what is my spiritual gift? Your spiritual gift is taking off the blinders. The blinders mean that people get distracted, and you teach them how to stay focused on their goal and where they are going in life. And because this is about the family, if you have children, that's your job to teach them that. Stay focused on what you want and put the blinders on. You know, when the horses race and they have those blinders on, that's so they don't get distracted by the other horses and they can focus on the finish line. That's your gift, sweet darling. All right, Barbara Swopes, thank you, you rock. Candy, thank you, awesome friend. Thank you all for joining me. I'll be here again next Saturday, and 8 o'clock. Join early. We don't have any winners about who is the astrological sign that is known as the caretaker. So I might use it again next week. Thanks, everybody. Love you. Bye.